All praises to Tatanzambi Amazulu. Kimbo, welcome. Bote, greetings. Madabeto, Banabazulu, Banantoto. Mm? We have here our brother fasting for life,
Hello.
looking amazing like always. Huh? How are you doing, my brother?
Oh, I'm doing good. Relaxing
All
in the heat of the
praise.
night.
Yeah, it's middle of the night there. And here is in the early morning.
So the
And
vibes are
how's
good.
everything going with the wind over there and the weather? And
It's cold right now. I think the temperature is like in the 40s. No rain the last 3 days. Yeah, but since we're in Texas, it's not so bad compared to other places. So we're good for now.
oh, praises.
Mm.
So, yeah, we had an amazing assembly yesterday. We talked about the makasu, the cola nut, the benefits itself that the cola nut has, but also how our forefathers have used it for different kinds of ceremonies. Um, especially now we're talking about, um, we want to talk about the secret. Um, we're going to the secret of our earth, agriculture, and there also it's our forefathers used cola nuts. They almost use cola nuts for everything, for every spiritual ceremony. They call it the food of the spiritual world, and it was an amazing session. Uh, I think I have revealed so much, and like I said before, I have so many testimonies from people from Kenya, from the southern part of Africa, from the west. People doing healings, uh, people doing their even open their tabernacles. Yeah. So and this is the job that I have. Yesterday I talked to uh, people of my age. I grew up with them in a city where we lived. My mother and I and my father. Before I left and all those kinds of things, went to study on all this. They heard about my testimony, how I fought against Satan because this is how I started to teach in German. And yesterday they called me, all of them. There were five, and we talked about they do not really believe everything, but they heard about it and they start to talk to me about different kinds of things that happened also in their lives and what they're doing and stuff like that. Because you have Muslims among them, then other people are Indians and stuff like that. But you can see how many people I have reached, yeah, during this time, by hitting videos, books outside there, um, having websites, etc., etc. Like for now, I have a very strong website that I have created, and the marketing is still going on. And this website will hit the cosmos. So just you guys are in America and you hear me. I'm here in somewhere in Luanda. Okay. You see, can you imagine? And people are listening, and
Mm.
in China and in the Southern America, which means it is great. It's a great opportunity to learn different kinds of things. Which means the Most High have not lied if he's when he said that his word will be you know, distributed all over the world, and this
Mm.
is what is happening. Yes. Yeah. So today there's we brought some secrets, not really new secrets. Yeah,
Mhm.
because there is nothing like new secrets, but these are old secrets. Yeah, that might be new for you today. We're gonna talk again about our land and farmland and the secret of it. Like I said, everything in Africa is spiritual. When you see our earth, there's one thing that that you will see. Everything grows in our earth very very fast.
Mm.
Okay, what do we need to survive? What kind of food? Okay, we need maize. hmm? We need some green like salad. We have some greens like bitekuteku, the
Spinach,
spinach. We have fumbwa, hmm?
cassava.
cassava. Yeah, which is we have potato, brother. Today I give you some. I will not put my one of my business plans outside there, but I will tell you guys. Yeah, today some secrets. Okay, because I think it's good for you to know why I'm doing that. The secrets that I share, these are not my secrets. Why? Because King Solomon had a gardening. David, all the kings, go to the book of Chronicles. It is a law, had gardenings. Isaiah, when he came, he only talked about the forest, the trees. When this tree does not bear, about the agriculture. He did. How many examples did he give about the forest and agriculture? It is a law. Every family, every family in this world must have farm land. Can you imagine, Maya?
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
And
Even mhm.
me as a teacher, a spiritual teacher, I cannot go and hide it and say no. That's why the first things. Yeah, do you know in this Bantu, before a Pan Africanist starts saying let's do farmland 10 years ago, I
Mm,
was saying to people, go home, huh? Do farming.
mm.
I remember the Toko church 3 or 4 years ago. It's now we are going to do farming.
Yeah, nobody cared. Yeah.
You know? But before that, they did not even know. I'm always faster. That's why they call me also courant,
Cool.
energy, courant,
Electricity.
lightning, electricity. Hmm? I'm fast. I always said before when we had some battles here between us before in the Bantus. I always told them, if you want to follow me, you must be fast. Yeah. So,
You have to be able to catch me.
yeah, if he wants to catch me, if he wants to say, "Oh, Massa, I'm here walking with you like this," you must be fast. Okay. We have some people in the West doing farming. Yeah, they're taking some, they're buying some farmlands in the Americas.
Mm.
They do some farming here and there, brother. Will it work out?
They gotta use chemicals. They gotta go to hollows just to make one bud grow. They gotta do everything.
The egoism of our people, yeah, okay, to they think that they can lie to the Most High, like, oh yeah, I heard somewhere we have to do farming and stuff like that, and then they're buying somewhere in the Texas or somewhere there, they're buying land. Oh yeah, now we're doing farming. This is not what the Most High means by doing farming. And today I'm gonna reveal you 2 or 3 things what farming really means. And when he's talking about farming, he's also talking about cultivating what? The earth. We don't do farming only. Okay? Stay tuned. Let's go to the Bible verse. Um okay, let us start. Please hit the like button. Yeah, it will help a lot.
Just so
And
everybody
share.
know, this is not alcohol. This is water.
Okay. So what happened to the screen? Changes its color.
Oh, wow.
Huh?
That's weird.
Did it?
No, I mean from my side, it's not showing that, but on the display, it's showing pink. I don't know why it is.
But from your side, it's not showing. It's showing normal.
No, it's normal. Like everything is good, but what you're showing on that big screen, it looks like from what we can see on that screen, it looks pink. But everything is normal on our side. So I don't know why. Like you can exit it and see if it's gonna
Yeah.
remove it. Like you remove this share screen, like exit the share
What
screen.
is this, man?
Yeah. You can cancel the sharing screen, and then maybe it's gonna bring it back to normal,
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
do sharing again and see if it's gonna do it. Technology.
Yeah, yeah, but this never happened before.
Hey, the devil doesn't sleep. He's like, Massa is about to do this. We need to add. See, there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, good.
we must.
So,
We're catching up to him.
so if we go to Judges 3 and 2,
Mm.
for the people that think, oh, um, just to show you guys that I'm really not an egoist. Okay, I'm not a pastor or whatever, or whatever. Where someone that is doing these things for myself, because I can hear here and there preachers. They only preach about one thing. Hear the seers, hear the whatever what they used to call them, only to make their money, because they know exactly. If we talk about one thing, people will be like, "Oh yeah, this is it, Mount Zion or whatever." But this is not what the Most High really wants, because the Most High want us to. He wants soldiers to go outside there and to teach his people the truths, so that his people will be prepared for war. Judges 3 and 2, it says, "It was only in order that the generations of the people of the Israelites might know war, to teach war to those who had not known it before." Okay, which means, we need people, yeah, that teaches us what we have to do. And one of the things that is a must and brings a lot of money without any without any forces or big expenses is agriculture. Okay, it's agriculture. By the way, we in Beulah, we need sponsors. We are open for every, person that wants to come and do this kinds of work with us. Now, um, oh, good. Let us go to the scriptures here. Yeah,
Mm.
going to Deuteronomy 11 and 10. He's saying,
Mm. Verse 10. For the
mhm,
land that you are entering to take possession of, it is not like the land of Egypt, from which you have come, where you sow your seed and irrigated it, like a garden of vegetables.
can you explain, yeah?
Basically, the Moshe is saying that that land is not the same. Like what you used to in Egypt is not the same.
In Egypt, they had almost the same system, yeah, of doing agriculture, yeah, like in the West.
Mm.
Okay, because the land is not what
It's not rich. It's a desert.
exactly here, and that may live long in the land that the Most High swore to your fathers to give to them and to their offspring, and flowing with milk and honey. Not Egypt,
No.
not this Ethiopia that this crazy dude in America is teaching is the Holy Land and stuff like that. Okay, no, it's not. America is not the Holy Land. China is not the Holy Land. He's talking about a place where milk and honey flows. And he's saying therein you can do, you will do agriculture in another way. Um, this is, brother, a secret, yeah, that the most of the people must take advantage of. Okay. You can take beans, 3 months, all type of beans. There are different type of beans.
Mm.
Um, Maize, 3 months. You have different kinds of greens, 3 months. Then you have um Other things like if it bananas, or then this goes for to some other things goes to 6 months. But then if you sow, yeah, let's say you sow for $2,000, brother. Do you know how much you have later?
Probably close to over 100,000, even millions if possible.
100,000, yeah, if you sow for like a $2,000 to $3,000. So everyone that does agriculture, just to tell you, if someone tells you, oh, there's nothing came out of my agriculture in Africa, in sub-Saharan Africa, he
Yeah.
lied to you, he took your money. So easy is it? Okay, in 3 months, yeah, I don't want to put business plans out here, yeah, because you need different kinds of things. You need more than €2,000 or $2,000, because you need
The labor.
uh yeah, you need flavor, you need people that put
Those who sowed the seed, who
who
cut
sow the seeds, who cut the
the
to clean
grass.
up the places. You need a tractor. You have to save your place. You need ground.
You need to watch people so people won't steal your crop because some people may sneak in.
Exactly. So, but in 3 months, yeah, you don't multiply or triple, but you have your seed there, and it can give you a
More
lot of
seed. Yeah.
a lot of money. I don't know how to explain. A lot of money,
Mm.
and you don't have even to put chemicals there. The
No.
only thing you put there is protection from pestilences or animals that wants to come to eat your
Crop.
um exactly. Okay, so I will give you a full business plan here without some little things, but the most of it I will say. That's no problem. So this is something everyone can do with a little money.
Mm.
I mean, investing. If we call it business, you have to invest anyway, because some people think it will just you will just you do not invest, and the Most High will give it to you. Okay, people are going to church because they believe that the Most High will give them money.
Mm.
Go to Africa, all of them. Oh, one day, one day the Most High will give. Did you ever see the Most High coming from the heaven and stretching out his hands with $1 million in his hands?
I would love that. That would be nice.
It will never happen. He said to Adam and Eve, now you have to work in the gardens
Mm.
to feed yourself. You know,
Yeah.
he said it. He said, now you will start working. You work to suffer, but with your sweating, okodzwa, okay? Which means by working you will receive.
By your sweat.
But your sweat you will get. Huh? But our people are still waiting. Oh, the wait man social system, man. If I don't need to work. Is
Jesus
there a
said to
social,
wait
is
on
there
him.
a social system in America? Yeah, yeah.
I say Jesus said to wait on him. So I mean, why
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
for me?
Yeah.
Wait on me. I'm coming soon.
This is what they hey, yeah, yeah, I mean that's why I love the Chinese people, they are workers, they don't
Yeah.
believe in this mess, you know, they don't believe in this, you know.
But in America,
So
they said they're slaves. They're slave labor.
yeah, you see, you see, that's why we are poor, man. That's why
Mhm.
we are poor. Yeah.
We don't want to work.
And then the same people are wondering if some people became rich. Yeah, they're starting to say, oh, why did these people became rich? Yeah, while you had all the time, yeah, to do the same.
Mm.
So let us continue. Gardening, doing agriculture, it's a must for Israelite. It is a law for the people that teaches the law. I have never heard you saying that, but I'm telling you, this is a must. You have to do it, because sowing and reaping. This is that what the Most High is talking about. Also about the Israelites. Okay, the Most High have sowed. He said there is a fowl or an eagle, whatever. He's distributing seeds. Some seeds fall into the ground. It gave it became. 30% of it gave back to the Most High 30%, which means it gave back to the nature, to the people 30% of that what he could. The other one 60%, the other one even 100%, which means you're cultivating, you're developing your country, you're developing your people, you're building. That's why you see the white man, okay, is a creator. He's a god for the black man here on earth because he feeds you. Yeah, do you follow?
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
I mean, he is, okay?
Yeah.
If you say the white man is shutting down now his malls, brother, you will see Watchman Yahoo. I have no food no more.
Yeah, no
Brother,
trust.
ministry dead.
Mm.
Okay.
Nobody does farming. Yeah, everybody goes to
Okay.
the store.
Okay. I just told you, man. I mean, this is how it is. Okay. I am very bold to say you. I don't care about all those people that say they know, but they don't know. Okay. Because they're just looking they're just looking at the West like it is today, and they are praying to the West, to the Egyptians, so they do not fall because they know they will fall with them.
What is it? Praying God, or is it praying to
Brother,
prophecy?
brother, believe it. They say white man here and there. We hate white man, but the white man feeds them. Okay, brother, just to tell you, that's why they hate Africa, because they say, how can it be that Africa looks like that? Why Africa? Why I should go? Because they say Africa is for himself. Africa is for himself. We have some white people here, but they also don't care. Africa is the one in Isaiah 60 that people don't care of.
Yeah,
The world doesn't care about Africa.
they call it wasteland.
It's a wasteland. No one cares about Africa. Yeah, they're like, no, we in America we can't fall because they know they will fall with it. They're praying not to the Most High. They're praying to the American region. So please stay there. If not, our children and us, we will die. If you see America going to war today, brother, what will happen? The first people that will go to war are black people.
The majority of enlisted are usually us. Yeah,
All of them, even the old vegetarians.
yeah.
They will say, oh man, it's time to go. We have to fight for our land. You see? So this is how it works. Now, we can see in the Southern America, that many people had benefits of doing agriculture. I mean, Dominican Republic and all these kinds of things. These people, they did the agriculture and they know a lot of things in Southern America.
Colombia, Venezuela.
Yeah. They are very strong in agriculture. While when you go to Africa, you see that the people in Africa, they have no idea. But our forefathers, that the people say they did the witchcraft. Oh, we fall because of our forefathers. Yeah,
They knew.
this is what the so-called Israelites say, right? They say they fall because of the sins of their forefathers. It is written in the book. While they are forgetting that they are the sinners today, even more worse than that their forefathers were. And they are forgetting that their forefathers did not live in these conditions like they do today.
No.
There was no hunger in the 1500s in Africa. When you see all this kingdom that we had over there, okay, I don't think that Shaka Zulu was suffering hunger and thirst.
There was no diabetes or the flu.
You see what I mean? So the hunger and thirst and all these pandemics came with the white man. It is produced by him. They want it. People must suffer so that other people can live good. This is how it works. Okay? Without suffer, if every one of us lives good, who will benefit? Okay? If every one of us start doing agriculture today, you don't have to go to the other neighbor and say, hey man, do you have some greens?
No.
Do you have some? Yeah, you don't. You have your own farming. And you have your own space. When you plant today, you sow today, in a couple of months you will have it.
And
You have it, and a couple of months later he have it, and a couple of months later he have it. Like in Angola, you have seasons for everything. for apple, for avocados, for safu, for all
Mango.
this.
Mhm.
Exactly. Season for everything. Then they will tell you, my wife will tell you, no, in this season here, we don't have the bananas. In this season here, we don't have the mangoes. You see? I said, okay, now I got it. And this is what the Bible says for every season. And the Most High made it. And this is how we are going to the calendars. He had different kinds of things that comes out from the ground.
Mm.
They started to pop up in the forests, started to grow in the forests. You can just go and take it.
Mm.
Why did you see that Southern Africa is destroyed today? All the land is messed up. They're doing it in Uganda. They're doing it in Tanzania. The land is messed up by white people. Do you know that, yeah?
Yeah, they're
The Southern
destroying.
African farmers, they are running to Congo to destroy Congo as well. Do you know
They've
that?
been trying that for years, but
Yeah.
usually they can't handle the heat. Like I remember a documentary where they were showing like some South African, what do you call them? The one who speak Dutch. What do you call them? Boers or Africans. They came to the Shaba region where they bought some land in the middle of the jungle. But then they were complaining. They would say, "Well, the country is not stable and it's too hot. The temperature is different because South Africa is way further down, and the weather is a bit different. So them coming to the heart of Africa, they couldn't handle it. So
Yeah.
there
The
may
most
be a
I
reason
know.
why. Yeah, the most is they, they
The
can't.
most I know.
There's no AC.
They need more technology there.
Yeah.
The thing is, white man is not he's not a fool. While South African are fighting each other, putting their xenophobia up front, yeah, hating their own brothers, the white man is doing agriculture from the finest, selling it to the West, yeah, feeding their own people, etc., etc. And the land is messed up. If someone comes and tells me, "Oh, I want to do Southern Africa agriculture," I will laugh. If someone, in Uganda and all this, we have our what is this? Whew. What comes from Uganda? The sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Then we
Yes.
have manioc. We have also pili,
Mm.
spices. Yeah,
Was it hot pepper?
yeah,
Pepper.
hot pepper like jalapenos and stuff like that. That comes from Uganda. But brother, we have things that coming from Cameroon and stuff like that.
Mm.
Brother, Cameroon is also starting now to messing up their land, like the ground. You know what we
Bringing
are talking
chemicals.
about? Hmm?
Bringing chemicals. That's the mistake they
Chemicals.
make.
They bring chemicals. They want fast money, brother. The land gives you in 3 months, but they want it in two.
Yeah, they're
In
following to
one and
west
a half.
because yeah,
Yes, they want it in
and we
one and a
don't
half.
even need to do that.
And
That's-
brother, the fruits and everything that comes out there, it's already big. It's already triple big than you see in the West.
Mm.
But they want it even bigger and stuff like that. You know, they want it
Hey.
bigger, faster. It's working out for a while. It can even work out for 10 years, but after that, you can throw away the earth.
Mm.
Okay, so and behind all these kinds of things is mostly the government, because the government, if he sees, oh man, these people are doing fine, they're coming with all these chemicals, yeah, you know, and this is wrong. You can see Southern Africa is a good example, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Southern Africa is a good example. Tanzania, Uganda, we're all way up where the white people are. We have a consultant there
Mm.
in Tanzania. He told us very clear the land is messed up. The land is messed up. Can you imagine? Tanzania is the land of the Most High.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tanzanian people will say, no, we have some places here. I will say, your land is messed up.
Mm.
The land is defiled. Okay. How many agricultural places do you still have? Yeah. That is good to do to sow. I believe there are some. Yeah. I believe the
Right. It's not a
Zulus
lot.
cannot take over everything. I think you have your 40 to 50%, but it could be more.
Mm.
Now, um, the Musa is not dumb. He's continuing saying, the place where you will go, Can you read? Yeah, yeah.
Mm. But the land that you're going over to possess is a land of hills and valleys, which drinks water, but the rain from heaven, a land that the Lord your God cares for.
Mhm.
You want me to continue?
Yeah, you can even read the next. Then you
Yeah,
will
it
know what
says,
to say.
the eyes of the Lord your God are always upon it, from the beginning of the year to the end of the year.
So every year,
Mm.
okay, in every year he gives righteous fruit they grow. He knows when our forefathers knew when it will rain. Now it's raining time, and then they put everything under the ground because they know no, we don't have to go to take the waters from one
Mm.
place to go to no, the water will come from heaven.
The season, rain season.
Rain
9
seasoning.
months. We have
Exactly.
9 months of rain season.
Exactly. They know exactly in this time here, it will rain and we do our agriculture automatically.
Mm.
Do you see what kind of wisdom in the Bible is? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm like, does that sound like Palestine?
So now, yeah, yeah. Here, another secret. While these people, no, this is not Palestine. My goodness,
Does it rain every year?
this is this is my somewhere in New Jersey, my neighborhood. This is where you can do it. You know,
Good luck.
this is where you can do the farming. Hmm.
Uh,
So yeah, yeah. The thing is, uh, the Most High is saying that He planned it like this for the children of Israel. I gave you these places, I gave you this land to do it. Look at this.
yeah.
You
And if
will indeed obey my commandments that I command you today
mm,
to love the Most High your God, to serve Him with all your heart, with all your soul. I will give you the rain for your land in
and
its
it's
season, the early rain and a later rain, that you may gather in your grain
mm,
and your wine and your oil. Yeah, yeah. When I open you up some things here, yeah, yeah, you will stop working, man.
mm,
The ground is for the Most High.
mm,
All the time that you see these white people doing agriculture and farming, yeah, yeah, do you know what kind of things they took from our ground? Do you know oil? That's why, brother,
mm,
darkness is the best because everything comes from the darkness was always good.
mm,
But everything that you see is light. What you see, oh, like now, light. Nothing comes from the light. Everything comes from darkness into light. This is from the Most High. But everything that is light and goes to darkness, yeah, this
mm,
is sorcery.
I s-
A sorcerer, yeah, will show you here is my computer, here is my car, here is my gun. You can see the gun, but the gun kills. It
mm,
you can see what you can see. McDonald's, the food. Oh yeah, I love McDonald's. Do you have McDonald's in Africa? Yes, in Southern Africa we do, but in some places not. Oh yeah, man, I can eat it. But inside of the McDonald's, in the darkness,
mm.
inside of the food, you see the pestilences that kills your body.
You know, brother Massa, you know what you just said there? It clicked in my head. So how we see the scripture when it says that, in the Most High, His light, there is no darkness. There
Mhm.
is a context or there is a level of understanding. Why you just say this is what I'm thinking my logic. Even when you look in Genesis, right? Let's take what he say. He says what? There was darkness in the beginning, and what did the Most High say? Let there be light. So out of darkness came the light, right? Now, if Lucifer was once an angel of light and was kicked out,
Exactly.
how did he become? So he came from light to darkness. But it's
Mhm.
not that the darkness is evil, it's the switching,
Mhm.
right? From in the Most High way, it's out of the darkness that the light
Light
comes
came
out.
out. Exactly, it's the switching because the people today they still do not understand. It's because of their blackness, because they are black already, and they hate their. They're like the Americans used to say this crispy black nigga, you
Yeah,
know,
like crisp. Yeah, that's
this
another slang. Crisp. If you're too black.
crispy black nigga. This is how they call the people in Africa. Okay.
Charcoal.
Good. Oh, this crispy
Makala.
black niggas are not ours. You know, they hate their blackness. That's why they married everything that goes to Mexico and everything that goes to Southern America or white people.
You,
They
you,
want to mix as much they can to say, "Oh yeah, we are different," you know. So
what? Watch this, Massa. On Lamentation, it says what? Their visage is blacker than coal.
cold.
Who's blacker than coal?
You see, even to Isaiah was said like this, yeah, black like it is burned in the furnace.
Yeah, darkness. Wesley Snipes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, brother, in America, you have a lot of dark people, man.
Yeah, but
This is
they say
only,
I'm not African.
brother,
I'm
brother,
native.
we have some people. They are from the devil. That's a fact. No, brother, don't worry with that.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm dealing with some people I could never imagine in this age that we have some fools like that.
Yeah.
Brother, believe me, there's some crazy dudes. They are Westerners. Okay, yeah, they're Westerners. When you have really love for the Most High, you love everything what is written here. He said, "Look, I will give you all this vegetables that you can do." And he continues. Look at the love. He say, "I give you the commandments." It's a commandment to love me, to do that what I want. It's not about color, hating, living in America, living in the US, in the Southern America, living in the China, whatever. Every nation must love where he comes from. Okay, he must love his people. Love your brother like you used to love yourself. You must love yourself. When you love yourself, okay, our people would really love themselves, we wouldn't be in these conditions today, brother. Just to tell you, if I am a white man, okay, I'm going to give a white man a job before I giving it to you. And when I give you a job, you can clean up my toilet, man. Hey, man, brother, this is how it works.
Yes, I understand.
Brother, the most I saying later, you will see the changing, yeah, that you will become the head and they will become the feet. But now we are the feet. No one will give you work. They can come someone from Mexico, from China. You are born in America. You grew up in America. But the Chinese is coming. He's new. He cannot even speak English. They will give him a work before you, dude, because they hate you. But no, I'm American. No, you are a slave in America. You have a land that belongs to you that you do not want. Okay, you have a God that you do not want and accept. You have a people, a nation. You say no, so stay there in slavery and to take the conditions. This is how it works. And the same here in Africa. If they do not wake up and still believing, oh, let them in, let all these Muzungus, Chinese, Indians do whatever what they want to do, the Most High will also not accept.
Yeah.
You see, it's for the black people in general. They have to start standing up, waking up, and understanding what they have or not. Because all the things that we have, we are rich.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. If we go to Revelation 2:9, he says very clear, "Thou art rich." Okay. Now,
Yeah. It's funny. Just to add to what you say, my father always said. He said, if the Westerners were to trade places with Congo, it'd be like, you know what, Congo, America is developed. Let's switch sides. You come over here, make America your homeland, and let us go to your country and make it our homeland. It says within a year, America is going to be destroyed because of our mentality, and Congo, under America's hands, will be the most powerful nation for eternity because they're
exactly.
going to have.
But the only thing
access
it
to
won't
everything.
happen because the Most High,
Yeah,
he said they can
that's
stay
his
with
name.
their America, they can stay with their China. He don't want them either here in the land. So
Yeah, he's going to speed them out.
yeah, he have his ways. So
Yeah.
Most High never won in America. The Most High is not American. The Most High is not American. Yeah. The Most High is not the German. The Most High is not the Chinese. Yeah. I tell you, the Most High has a people.
He's not Mexican.
It's not. What? Where does Mexico come from? Where does those people
Spain.
come from? Oh, come on.
uh,
These people, if they have something from us, they come from us, they because of slavery or whatever. But if not, they're Indians, Asians, or whatever. This goes to Sodom and Gomorrah. This goes to the clan of Lot. This is not, we have to. Yesterday, I spoke to a Somali and Morocco and stuff like that. I said, man, I have a clan. If I'm talking like this, I'm talking for my clan. If you want to be a part of it, then do something to be a part of it. If not, you are not. I'm talking for my clan. If I'm teaching, I'm talking all these things that I'm saying, this and this. It's for my clan to wake up. If we do not bring the righteous fruit, if we do not be the salt, if we do not be the light, who will? These nations will never save us. They will never do good because it was never given to them. You can wait and wait and wait. We will have more porno shops, more McDonald's, more whatever what that the Most High doesn't know, that doesn't want. Okay, but we will never go back to that what the Most High really wants, because we are going on back to that what they call paradise system, crown kingdomship. To a peaceful place. But before these kinds of things happen, chaos must come out. This is a fact. Hunger must come, killing must come, and all these kinds of things. And I'm open for that. I have to tell you the truth. I'm open for killing. I'm open for hunger.
Everything you're saying, it sounds just like farming. What do you have to do? You have to cut the weeds. You have to tilt the ground. You gotta. It's a work. You gotta sway. You gotta tilt. The land will be hard. You gotta. So it's a lot of work. So it sounds like farming is just like the Most High cleaning the earth. He's tilling, removing the bad weeds, and then he's gonna plant his seed.
Exactly. Now he continues,
Let's see. And he will give grass in your fields for your livestock, and you shall eat and be full. Take care lest your heart be deceived, and you turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. Then the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you.
It's only that part here. And
Just
he
that
will give grass in your fields for your livestock, and shall eat and be full. So which means, all the people that will start in India, in the Pakistan, there in the Middle East, all them, they will die hunger, brother. And they will start coming to us because we're gonna start feeding the world. And you can see Amazon is buying huge farmlands. Google, if we talk about farmland, brother, you can't imagine. They are buying huge. Africa is the biggest continent on the earth.
Yes, it is. The
Brother,
life.
you have, even in the desert, you have precious stones, right?
Yes.
You have everywhere in Africa. It is full with treasures. All Africa. And the white man is buying like crazy.
They know what's coming.
They know, brother. They know.
But they're gonna lose all of it. It's like you say, the Most High is using them. They're gonna build in the companies, those
They're
stuff.
gonna feed their people first, brother. There is some famine coming. There's some problem coming. Food will be not there for everyone. They will only feed those who they wants to feed. Okay, it will be like the movie In Time. What do you want? More time?
Yeah.
You want more time, dude? Okay, you want more time. Okay, here are my conditions. This is how it works, and that's why I'm hitting these videos. People are waiting for Corona to end. All good, but prepare. There are some things that will come, and it's about to come. That is happening, and you have to work on it. Okay, like Joseph was sent to Egypt. He prepared his people to come over to survive, etc., etc. So he's saying something that is very, very important. He's saying, um, here, yeah,
Mm. Ye what is it? Verse 18.
mm-hmm.
You shall therefore lay up these words of mine in your heart and in your soul, and you shall bind them as a sign on your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. You shall teach them to your children, talking of them when you are sitting in your house, and when you are walking by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise.
All
Education.
praise. Yeah, yeah. You have to teach. You have to show what the Most High really wants.
Like my grandma showed me how to plant, like the corn, all this stuff,
Yeah,
how to raise
yeah.
chickens.
Brother, everyone that lives in the farming, he's never dying hunger. But
Mm,
everyone that is a city kid, he suffer
yes.
automatically.
Um,
People think the food comes from the supermarket.
mm.
Oh,
Was
supermarket! You hit the bottom, and the food comes from the ground of the supermarket. Like, here it is.
well, I mean, the supermarket is having empty shelves. There's not a lot of food no more. So, what is it? Songs of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. He, oh, referring to the speaker, I came to my garden, my sister, my bride. I gather my myrrh with my spice. I ate my honeycomb with my honey. I drank my wine with my milk. Others, eat, friends,
Friends, drink,
drink,
and
and
be
be
drunk
drunk with
with love.
love.
You see? Did you go to the white man? Mundele, is the supermarket open? The Aldi brothers, do they sell the drugs and the containers and children's and stuff like that while they're doing this distribution of food?
Mm,
Brother, do you know that this came out and they did not even receive any problem by doing these kinds of things?
mm.
Brother, there is a
That's
big mafia behind everything.
money
Huh?
laundering, yes.
Oh, brother, only we are sleeping. Brother, the white man is a big mafioso.
Yep. Was it
He's
they
a
calling it human
criminal.
trafficking? Yeah.
Huh? I tell
Yeah.
you. So, what you can see here is honey,
Mm,
food, you know, everything came from his garden.
mhm. He planted it.
Exactly. This guy, these people with their small car alarm. What's going on here in the morning?
Hey, he hates some honey. Where's the alarm?
Small car. What is doing this with the? Oh, Africa will never change. Oh, now it's good. So,
Africa moto.
moto. Funny.
Mm,
Okay, yeah, yeah. The Most High. It is a law for him to do agriculture, and not in the land of the foreign lands or like Dimona or whatever. Oh, we're going to Ethiopia, Somalian area, East Africa will suffer um, hunger.
worse than before. People forget that Ethiopia
They
was
will
going on like
suffer
that as well.
hunger. Just to tell you, I don't have to hide this. Okay, I don't have to hide this because we have brothers there in these directions. Yeah, desertic.
Mm,
When the water comes to hit Africa, because there sometimes that Africa will be over flooded. Okay, just to clean up.
Mhm.
So, but later, desertic sun, just here in this summer. Yeah, yeah. This summer that is coming, when you see the summer is hitting Europe,
Mm.
just listen. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to lie to you. Just listen how the desertic, you will see the ground splitting on the midst.
Oh
Brother,
yeah, yeah.
I can see all this.
Erosion,
Yeah,
erosion.
erosion. I can see all these kinds of things when I sleep. Huh? All these countries there, brother, Eritrea, brother, the people will be like, huh? You
Kwashako.
see? And people will be like, Massa, why are you laughing? Do you know? I don't care. Because nations, to every nation was given the blessing
And a curse.
and the curse. And we are waiting for the West to be hit it. When you're talking to Africa about Africa, you're talking about Africa in general. Okay? But Africa, not everyone in Africa looks like someone who doesn't eat for 1 week. Yeah. And the Most High is putting these signs there to show the world one more time how much He have loved Jacob. If someone wants to survive, he better pack his things and start confessing, start repenting, and come to the laws of our God. Start asking the right questions and how to build the Congos and how to take out these foreigners and how to build these places here off. Even the people in West Africa, like in the Northwest Africa, that has never cared about Sub-Saharan Africa, there will be also a sign given to them. Like, look, you guys fight for the righteous things. I will tell you. You can have gold, you can have oil, but if it comes to that, what has the land where hills and mountains, valleys, and all those kinds
Ooh,
of things, waterfalls, brother, huh?
nothing beats food.
It's in the sub-Saharan Africa. One
Mhm.
day, to the bank. Yeah, you have
People,
always
people
to
will
do it.
give, people will give all the golds they have just to have a piece of fufu and pondu.
Yeah, gold won't feed your people, brother.
No. A gun won't feed you people.
Will
Bullets
you
run
start? Will you start eating gold or what? There's one thing that we're fighting for: hunger against hunger and all these kinds of things. But we're also fighting against the Islam. The
out.
Islam is rising, my brother.
Oh yeah, but they're rising so they can be beaten down to powder, like the Bible says.
No, 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 no. They won't be beaten down. The Most High will use the Islam to beat other people's down. Don't. They won't be beaten down. No, 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 no. No, don't say such things. Yeah, because the Most High's wrath is coming with those kinds of things. The
He's
Islam,
using all them. Yeah.
brother, I can do a complete teaching of the Islam. Okay, the Islam will come and beat up people in Africa like you have never seen before, well supported from the West and the Catholics and all this kinds of stuff. Okay, the
Mm.
Islam will have a time to raise even in the West where they are. They will come again and start showing again their faces
Like they did before. Yeah.
like they did before. This is something that the Islam must do. This is written in the book. You
Yeah.
will come, Ishmael, and hit and smite your brother. It's there. This is something that they have to do.
And
It would
it's
be a calm time for the Islam only. Okay.
yeah, they talk about. I've talked to Muslims. They that's what they're waiting for, the quote unquote Messiah. He's
Yeah,
coming.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He they're
Mahdi.
waiting.
Right. He says
Okay.
he's coming with supposedly Isa and Muhammad.
Okay. All good. Messiah. Um. So here, yeah,
Let's see. Song of Solomon's chapter 6, verse 2. She, my beloved, has gone down to his garden, to the beds of spices, to graze in the gardens, and to gather lilies.
exactly.
And it's graze is usually, in America they use that phrase. Like if you have like lambs or goats, you go to
Mhm.
like a land where there's a lot of grass, and then they'll eat it. They eat it.
Exactly. So you need there's also something that you have to do having animals, you know.
Mm.
And there's also a way that the Musa shows us not to mix up which kind of animals you shouldn't mix up. But these kinds of things, brother, you know, if someone is really smart, he's doing it already. You know, it's something that brings you. What does some goats cost? Like $30 to $40. Okay, you take them, you put them all in one places. You put the male there. You know, chicken, whatever. You know, farming is work, is a lot of work, but you can't miss the money that you spend. It's not that much if you go to some other businesses. Yeah, you have to wait. Yeah, but it is possible, especially in a group.
Mm. There's strength in unity.
Yeah. So I let us hit the other verses fast.
I hope people are understanding what you're trying to convey, because sometimes, yeah, they
I
might
have teach that
just.
so often. Yeah, those who are smart. We have different kinds of people here. Yeah, yeah. We
Mm.
have some very very smart people among us. They will never acknowledge that they heard it here, but the first thing that they will do is putting people together, going to the Congos, going somewhere, and doing those kinds of things. And later they will start showing, oh look what we have done so far. Okay,
The Most High show me.
we have some people there doing these kinds of things already because I have teach these kinds of things years ago and often, very often.
Mm.
Before the Pan Africanists even start teaching this, I teached it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
most
And
people.
those who are smart, they have fields already. They have all this. They bought lands already and all this kinds of stuff.
And most of the time, farming is look like a dirty job. Like nobody wants to, who wants to do farming out here. I mean, America. Nobody wants to do farming. They say, "Oh, it's a lot of work," but they don't understand. If it wasn't for farmers, you won't have your chicken. You won't have your eggplant or spinach. But nobody wants. Nobody. Everybody hates farming. They want to be in the office. Everybody wants to be in the AC.
Brother,
Let's
if you
see.
do farming, you don't have to go by yourself. In Africa, you don't work by yourself.
No teamwork.
You let other work. This is
Mm.
how it is.
You
You
pay
just
them too.
you just need money to invest and a good business plan, and you need good people always around you. Okay,
Mm.
when something comes out that you see also the money. Okay, that's it. Because when you see the money, then you are willing to invest more. When you see that there's something happen, you are willing to do more, to learn more about your work and stuff like that. Okay,
Mm.
but if you don't start seeing anything, you will become weak.
Yeah. Let's see. Isaiah 7:25. And as for all the hills that used to be holed with a hole, you will you will not be there for fear of briars and thorns, but they will become a place where cattle are let loose and where sheep thread. Mm, interesting.
Nice Bible verses, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see, today you see we have no lions. If it comes to Massa, they will start producing themselves very fast. No elephants, but all this, the Muzungu don't want all this. But the
Mm.
animals and everything will multiply themselves very fast.
Hmm.
Within 1 year, all the animals are coming back.
Wow.
Oh yeah, the Most High has his plan. Within 1 year, yeah, by the hitting the righteous rituals, yeah, yeah, you have farmland, you feed the world.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you see, this is how it works. For those who have the opportunity, do it.
Mm.
Yeah, because I know there's many people that do. They are always doing for themselves. Do it. We will come to buy.
Mm.
You know? Feed our people. Fight the Mzungus. Show the people that African people or black people can do something. It's easy. Here's the business plan for the 10 times. Here, yeah, you can
Mm.
read.
But every one of the Israelites went down to the Philistines to sharpen his plowshare, his mattock,
And his
his
axe
axe,
or
or
his
his
sick.
sickle.
So
All farm tools.
we work. These are the materials that you need for what to do
Farming.
gardening, right?
Mm.
Yeah. So these are the materials that we had. Okay.
Yeah,
When they
yeah,
went
since
to war, something happens. They also use these materials.
it's funny also in the scripture it talks about it says that in the days to come, after the nations are destroyed, it says their weapons are going to be turned to plowshed
Mhm.
so they can do farming. So no
Farming.
more guns.
Very
We're
good.
gonna melt them metals and turn it to plowshed because
Very
they're not
good.
gonna be
Exactly. So
yeah,
the
the
most I
Bible's
love. Exactly. They want to, you want to come with your gun, but you have no food. My
mm,
goodness, that
just
will
give
be
me a gun. Here's a plowshed.
here. Exactly. Come on, dude. Isaiah 14 is hitting in your veins, man.
Yeah.
Don't come and conquer me, man. You are going to work. Go to work. This is your gardening, brother. I will tell you, our feet will be in the highest. Someone doing the massage, eh?
Uh-huh.
The other one is doing your nails, huh? You
And
know, brother. And there you see them working,
mm,
hard
and they're
work.
gonna be loving it too. I mean,
Oh
just like we love work.
yeah, yeah. Let them be there and watching Netflix and thinking that in Africa we don't have it,
Yeah. Yeah.
huh?
Hey, you have an Indian person poor come to Congo, 6 months he's a millionaire, and you ask
Million.
yourself, how did he do it?
This is the problem. This is where our people. That's why I always say, come to Angola, come do this. Our problem is, that our people really believe that the West, the Egyptian pharaohs, are their saviors, friends, that they have a chance one day to be accepted.
It'll never
Okay,
happen.
no, it can't happen. It is under the nature, against the nature. It is against the nature. One must rule over the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, one must rule and lead the other. This is how it is. You can't serve two masters. What's going on here?
One must be the top, one must be the
One
bottom.
must be the top, and yes, that's why all this. Oh yeah, we love you. We want to work with Africa, blah blah, because they are the top. They can, they can do whatever what they want to do with us now. But while people are waking up, it's a problem for them. They need to go to war because it's about what's going on now here. Where's the gas? Where is where do we take our minerals from? So they have to go to war. They will always have difficulties between them and stuff like that because things are changing. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. Gasoline is
Um,
expensive here too.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Food is expensive.
Can you imagine if things really, if Africa starts shutting down the in and export, if more and more people start producing cars and other stuff, other things here in the land,
Mm.
brother, within 1 year, the first people that will go crazy are the Muslims. They will say,
Mm.
okay, now it's our time. Where's the black dude in the street? Allah
Allah! Allah!
Akbar.
Allah! Death to the infidels! Muhammad jihad jihad!
Wow. Brother, one day I will make a video only about that and hit the scripture. I will, brother, I will go to the book of Maccabees and to show
Mm.
you how the Most High will use the Muslim.
Mm.
The Muslim is not there for fun. He's a weapon of the Most High.
That's why he's
Okay?
called
Ishmael is a brother. Believe
Yeah, my
me.
brother. Yeah.
Oh my goodness,
And they know
brother.
it too. Brother
Yeah,
Massa, I talked to a
brother.
Muslim.
Everything is created for a reason.
Mm,
Everything. Meanwhile, I'm preaching here. I'm doing the work. It could be someone else sitting here and teaching these kinds of things. You
mm.
know. So everything is created for a reason, for purpose. Yeah.
Brother Massa, I just wanted to mention to you, my younger brother discovered a video from Germany, from where you grew up with. It's a commercial about a company. I think it's like a fundraiser or like a charity or something. It's a commercial telling German people to help Americans, to help feed Americans. And it was created, oh, they made this commercial 2 months ago. No, I think 4 months ago, like last year. So it started going last month, like in January. They were going through. They have the German version. I think it was German English. Like they were speaking in German. It had English translation, and they had a Chinese language version asking Chinese people to help Americans because they're going hungry. I was shocked.
It
Like,
hasn't started yet, brother. When while this
wow.
pandemic has started, brother, Spain, Italy, Portugal,
Mm.
the south,
Greece.
the Southern America. You haven't heard it from Africa, brother. They died hunger
Yeah.
in Brazil. They died hunger.
I
Two,
didn't-
3 weeks, no food.
They didn't talk. They didn't
Yeah,
say it though. They had
we
to blame
saw it.
Tecton.
My father sees all this. Brother Kiefer saw my father and he said, Maza, I thought you are in Gunza, but your father is, we are well prepared.
You like father, like son, huh?
Mhm. We see
Because your
all
father
this
said, "I
in
don't."
television. He watches every news. We saw it. He showed it to me often. They was talking about it. Maybe in America they don't.
Yeah, yeah, no, nothing. Yeah.
Hunger in Brazil, brother. Hunger. You see the no food. Talking about Africa. Wait. In the next 5 years, in the next 5 years, everything is in the righteous form. Then you see who's up and who's down.
Mm.
All good, all good. You have time to hit the strip clubs. Now,
Oh, Massa.
yeah, this is what the Hebrew Israelites do.
Oh, yeah.
They hit the strip clubs, brother. I'm not lying.
And they wear their uniforms, right? They go to the Kwam Yash. Kwam.
YouTube pays, man. YouTube pays. So let's hit the strip clubs. Let's ride the GMC. No problem.
We need to
But
spread
hey,
the gospel.
how
Keep the
long?
commandments. Close
And they
them.
keep they keep the commandments. You see, this world is contradiction. All praises.
Uh,
They're everywhere, brother. We have a lot of them.
yeah.
We have a lot of them, man. I don't want to call names here. If I start calling names, brother. So,
Mm,
um, here is the next verse.
mm. Matthew
Look
13.
how it is called the parable of the hidden treasure.
Mm.
Aha! Look,
Verse 44 of chapter 13 of Matthew. The kingdom of heaven is like treasure hidden in a field. So it's in darkness. People are looking at in the sky, which a man found and covered up. Then in his joy, he goes and sells all that he has and
and buys
buys
what?
the field, buys the land. No, but
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
looking, the kingdom, he said, heaven, look in the sky.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine that you can find some Bible verses like this in the
Mm.
scriptures that tells you clear, yeah? If you want land, if you wants to live, sell everything that you have, buy land.
Yeah.
Sell everything that you have, buy land.
And it tells
Can
you
you
that's
imagine?
where it's hidden.
Yeah. He says the kingdom of heaven that the
Yeah.
people are searching for. He wants to live like a king.
because it's kingdom. Every king has a gardening. By having a gardening, you are you're giving life to animals and all these kinds of things. By having
Bugs.
a farm, yeah, another blessing will come. What did Abraham have? What did this Massa and all these people have? They had farming. They had goats, cows, the
Sheep,
sheep. This is where the
camels,
riches came from. You
horses.
see, horses. You can't miss.
And
Okay.
it's interesting, Brother Massa. My
Mm,
grandfather, who was a king,
mm,
when the Europeans started coming to Congo, they were shocked to find horses in Equateur, like in the forest, because
mm.
the saying is like, "Oh, there is no horses in Africa. The horses are only found over there in North Africa or the Middle East or Asia." So
We
they were
have
like, "How they
yeah,
have horses in the hearts of Africa, in the middle of Ethiopia?"
yeah, we have horses here in the south, but really very healthy, very strong horses.
Mm,
You know. Yeah. The problem is here. People sometimes they just need someone to hit them so that they start doing working.
mm,
I'm not doing these videos, yeah, just to enrich myself. But if one day people see that I became someone, people shouldn't be shocked or
mm.
mocked, okay?
Not be
Because I
jealous.
am I am called to prepare my people, to tell them what to do, okay? Some people are like helping others also to grow, and some people are doing it for themselves. And the most of our people, they are doing this for themselves. They're like, hey, don't- they will even come and start saying that they had the revelation.
Mm.
I had a revelation, but he heard it from Massa or he heard it from someone else. Okay, this is how our people are. But my work is to tell people what to do. Do it. If you do it in secretly, good. If you help your family with it, good. It belongs to you. But kingdomship means that you will not go to the neighbor and start asking him, "Hey man, do you have some fufu?"
Begging.
Okay, yeah. Hey, do you have some trigo? Trigo is like maize flours so that you can do cakes. No, I have it by myself.
Flour, wheat.
This is the kingdom of heaven, which means everyone belongs. In my father's house are many houses. Everyone has his acres and you know
Mm,
farmlands, places where you have your children, your wife, and families. Everything you go, you kilometers, everything is yours.
mm,
This is my kingdom, the kingdom of the Zinga clan.
mhm. Brother
Huh?
Massa,
My
before
soldiers, my whatever what, brother. The people they have no visions, they can't see. Okay, huh?
before we started the live, when I was talking about the soil, what just came to mind? The Bible calls Christ what? The first fruit from the dead. He was buried in the ground. 3 days he was resurrected. What do you do to a seed? You plant it into the ground. It's burial. There is a ceremony. You bury,
Like
you
dead.
pour water, and then the sun gives it light, warmth, heat, and it comes to life out of the
It's like it
dead.
is in the womb.
Birth. And it says what? It will like your faith must be like a mustard seed that's planted,
and
grows,
and
and bears fruit.
and you go, you go and say to the plant, "Hey, grow faster."
Uh-huh. You singing it like
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
what the
Oh,
woman they sing that when
yeah, yeah.
so it's a ritual.
And
I'm
oh,
thinking it, you know. They'll
huh?
sing in a dialect. They'll be like, I'm working hard for this seed. Let it grow. Let the sun hit it. Like it's like a chant. It's like incantation.
Mm,
They're praying into it, but it's a
mm,
song. You're like, oh, women in the field just. So it's like now that being part of the African
mm.
culture, everything is a ritual. From
Everything,
from
everything,
eating, drinking, everything.
everything. And
Wow.
this is something that the most of the people do not understand. That the Most High is the King of laws, and you know He have put the laws outside there. It's a nature is a law itself. You sow what you reap. You reap what you sow.
Mm. The Black Panther also they show too. That's why, like I say, spirituality is kind of weird. The Bible says that us. Well, it says those who die in Christ. It says we're buried. We're like a seed that's sowed into the ground, and that the resurrection is us coming back. So
And it
if though
will
we bury,
bring the, and or if he say you will bring the righteous fruit in his time.
ah,
His people will bring the righteous fruit.
it's and it calls the it says the vine tree, the branch. It says we're the natural branch. What is a branch? It's a piece of a tree. So everything is related.
To agriculture.
Uh, it talks about a tree that every other tree in the forest
Everything.
are envying. The big tree. You know that every birds wanted to go into.
You see people living, all of them in the especially in the Africa. Yeah, yeah. No one wants to live in the villages.
Mm,
All of them are running to what? To the
the
city.
city, but I want to run to the village because that's where
It
you
doesn't
find.
make any sense.
Yeah,
In the villages, you have no violence.
no.
Yeah. In the villages, the people are not suffering hunger. I don't know where it is, how it is in other
No, they are muscular too.
exactly muscular. Brother, they have always food. When something happens in the city, brother, you have never seen poor people. Huh? One family with five children, man and woman. Brother, they had a fish like this, a
Yeah.
little bit. Food.
Sometimes they have nothing.
If I'm going sometimes here to, I have to say clear to family members. I say, do you guys do not want to work, right? Oh, we don't have too much. I say, you are in the most expensive country in the world.
Mhm.
Hey, for me in Europe to take €100 out,
It's hard.
€100. Hey, I buy for 1 month, brother. You buy here for 2 days with this €100,
Yep. Nothing. Because it's
nothing.
the city. The city. Everything is cheaper in a farm. Like when you say a goat is $50, that's the village price. A goat in Kinshasa is 100, depending on like the weight of it, from $150 to 200.
The same
No,
in Ghana, the same in Tanzania, the same in the Kenya, the same in the Southern Africa, brother. Africa is expensive.
yeah.
Okay, Africa it's exactly like the West. You can't come. I am the King Kong here. There is no King Kong. It
You
costs
dollar
money.
will.
You need money, and the money will go faster out from you. You can't come with a $30,000 and just say, "I will live in Africa." And be careful. You need something that gives you money back. If not, with the
You keep saying,
$30,000, you buy ground. Ground. You did not even build a house.
hey, they're gonna be making videos say I hate
Please hit the
Africa.
like button. I have 1 like. My goodness. You see how people are. Omonyango, eh?
Zenatala.
Omonyango.
Wait, nobody liked?
Omonyango,
Yeah,
eh?
15 people. Whoa.
Huh?
No
Omonyango.
like for the brother. Oh, okay. Now you have 16. I think it's the refresh. Yeah, you got 16 likes. So the
Uh-huh.
people, yeah, Izali 16 like.
I think we should stop revealing these kinds of things. Hmm?
What is it? We need to keep it a secret in darkness.
Yeah. So
Namolili.
again, I have seen it very often, especially if there is something happening. Many people that lives in the cities in Africa, yeah, they suffer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, really. I have an organization, yeah, especially for people like our sister Kim. She can never, always if she sees these children, she gives always. I said, one day we can become poor because of these kinds of things, you know.
Yeah, I
But
know.
but I tell you, the people in the city they suffer, and when it becomes very very hard, Do you know they pack their things, they leave their houses, they leave their cars, they leave everything, they start walking. Do you know where?
Village.
Direction village. And this is that what will happen. This is what the Most High is talking about.
I think he's doing he wants to pull us away because the city is where the constitution of evil comes in. In the village, everybody's spread out. Like there's more space because if everybody's closed in, how can you grow a crop? Because you're gonna fight. You're gonna be, hey, this is my land. No. But if everybody's scattered, you have space. So the Most High is like spread out.
His house are many houses. Yeah. This is a fact. This is one of the secrets that people will understand later. Okay, it's not about Yaya Charis, fasting for life. He lives somewhere in America. No, I will take my truck, driving a couple of kilometers, and okay, from here in this territory, it's your territory started, and you see your soldiers. You see, this is kingdomship, This is about to come. Don't worry about that. It will come automatically.
Yeah.
This is the kingdom of Congo. This is what he said. This is what he's talking about. Nothing that will later you will even see when he said it will come from heaven. It's like a technology, a heaven constellation, like it is in heaven, because they live the same. This is how here, like a big tabernacle, and the king in the midst, in the mountains, and his families and whatever. This is how it works. And the city part, what you see city today, will be far away from the palace, from the kingdomship. It will be far away. It will be like outside. You want to go to city? You have to drive or to fly or whatever, what kind of mystical power you will have to go there. And outside the city, the Muzungus that have made it. Yeah, they will be there too. You have never seen this vision?
Yeah, we see it all the time.
And then don't forget the wall,
My sister saw a dream where at the airport you had Americans and people that we know here, they were begging, they said, please be our sponsor so we can come in. And
let me in. They will try to enter the walls, but the walls are angels, they can't. Just to tell you, okay?
Like,
there will be a monster construction. There will be a monster Massa coming, or whoever, what name this person will have. We built the monster walls. It will say, come. I want to see you coming.
Like Wakanda.
They can't come in. Yes, they can't. You can't come in.
Even if you want them to come in, the land was going to be like, no,
this is something. It's a fact. This is... can say whatever they want to say. The Most High is he have said it, and it will happen like that. They can't. I saw it in videos. They are trying to simulate in this kinds of part. My father saw it very, very often. Chinese Indians that will start begging for mercy, and saying, "Let us in," And some of them will make it in. Okay, it's not like some of them will make it in and stuff like that, and they will live outside like. The kingdom of the Most High. We are talking about Zaire, we're talking about part Cameroon, Gabon, and up to the southern part Tanzania. We're talking about all this, the oldest parts. This is the kingdom of the Most High. This is what we are talking about, and the Most High will know how to protect his places.
Now, brother Massa, since we're talking about agriculture, something. What about immortality, right? Because I know some people, they talk about the kingdom. They say, oh well, we won't be married, we won't be having children. But when you read in Isaiah, it talks about, it says, the old man, they'll walk and be glad to see the grandchildren. And it says the grandchildren, they're going to be playing. So if the Moses is talking about the kingdom and there are old people and children, how can you have children if you're not marrying and having, it's something. So like I say, sometimes, I guess people, maybe some people maybe wonder this.
From that, what I know, if we go to the book of Amos, we can hit the Amos 9 at last, if you like, just to show you again that the Most High is not a liar. There is a power in the spiritual world and the physical world. These are two different things. Okay, like you have to find out: are you more are you more someone that is more connected to the physical or more to the spiritual? Like me, I'm a spiritual. There are some of us that they have more. They are more. You have Nzinga Tsaku Panzo Nzinga. Okay. There are some of us. They are more connected to the physical. Okay. We have different kinds of gifts. The people that are connected to the physical, they are not the same like the people that are connected to the spiritual. Okay. Now, when the Most High is talking about that everything will multiply itself, it means that a woman will start giving birth 5, 6 children and stuff like that. These are the blessings, which means when he starts blessing us, it will be something completely different. The whole world will start seeing that blessings are coming to us, and it's happening already. It is happening already. Everything that we are teaching here, everything that is happening all over the world, all this crisis and all these things is a blessing for Jacob. Everything that is happening for us right now, our forefathers wishes to see that. They went to slavery for centuries, put it in cages like people playing with their noses. How are you doing, you my puppet? My dog. They suffered. Okay, you are free. You can talk like that and say whatever against Trump and whatever. It wasn't like that. Okay, so we have to start thinking. Okay. And we should never forget. Okay, people are forgetting too fast. And now, if we're talking about all these kinds of things that we're talking about, which means what is the next step? What is the plan? What is the escape plan? What will come next? And things like that, you have to do it before it happens. Okay? Because this is it. Because the Moses is revealing. He said, who will hear my voice? I'm just a man. But I'm saying things that might be interesting, for people. And you will hear it also from another ministry, then from another, which means, the Most High is telling us something. He really wants us to do something. Let me show you. I will show you the game to the scripture. No problem. In the scripture, there's everything in the scripture. Okay, I think everything's good. People can see the background. Amos, verse 9. Here it is. Yeah.
Let's start. Verse 9, Amos 9, verse 9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All
So,
this.
wait there. Here again, he's talking about corn. And he's saying, no one that is not from him will come out from the wicked land to make it into his kingdom. Okay, so because he's sifting or whatever you call
Old English,
Okay, go to verse 10, and he will gonna explain it very well.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
I think you're asking yourself where this Bible verses come from, huh?
I think the
So
white
these
man
people,
put it.
is this Massa crazy? This is how they talk. Nothing will happen to us.
Yeah.
You see? I told you about the Muslims. So the Muslims are good. Okay? Muslims are good. Okay? They must be there. Someone must kill these dudes, man. Okay? Oh yeah. Brother, not every dad is bad, man. Dads are good. Yeah. Brother, I'm a warrior.
I mean, David killed thousands.
Brother, if I can't kill, and the Most I say you don't need any blood in your fingers, just pray. Okay? The Most High knows how he will clean up.
Yeah.
Yes, he knows how he does it. So he's talking because it's about our people, my brother. It's not about the nation itself. It's about the people, our people.
That's why he said,
says
all my people.
he will sift like like a corn.
Yeah, like a filter. He's gonna filter anything. Yeah,
Oh, ah,
filter
ah.
will be a good word. I will feel like for people who do like like
We'll try
flour,
to run to
you seal
Canada. You know,
like the crumbs. Yeah, the
we'll try.
crumbs will stay, and then
We'll
you
try
seal it
to run to Canada. At
and
last, they
freeze
will
cold.
run. At last, they will run to Southern America. I've
Mm,
seen it so often.
yeah.
The people from Southern America will tell them, "What do you want here? You are America."
Mm.
No, we are not America no more.
They'll be like, go back. Just like in the movie 2012, where Americans were trying to go to Mexico, and the Mexican says, go back, you know.
I hope they will be lynched, man, brother. I I tell you,
Man, it's gonna be violent. That's why a lot of people like. That's why you notice a lot of churches don't like teaching the Old Testament, because the Old Testament is very violent. They
they
don't
do not
like it.
understand. Yeah, that's why they don't like it, but they do not understand it at all as well because there's nothing new under the sun. Okay, it will happen anyway.
They also forget that there was once upon a time the children of the tribe of
The thing
Benjamin
is,
were
the
so
only thing
evil.
why I'm teaching this is preparation. People must prepare
Mm,
slowly. I only know because of this, money problems and the Muzungus. They are also doing everything people not to come out of Egypt. Here in
mm,
Africa, they're doing everything to hold back people not coming in, and so there's a lot of things going on. So I'm just a teacher. I'm just saying that what the Most High is telling me. The rest, yeah, for every individual, you have to deal it with the Most High. You have to pray. You have to find out what the Most High really wants for him, because I understand, man. I'm still I'm me myself. I'm struggling in the land very often, and we have everything has to deal. I would say everything has to carry his cross, but
mm,
we will not go against the prophecies. So when he say all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake. I have spoken yesterday to people in Germany. They're like, oh, Massa, nothing will come here to Germany, whatever. At the moment, the storm is hitting Germany like crazy, but all good.
mm,
Everything has its time, you know. But now we are talking here about how the Most High will build, okay? How the Most High will build,
mm.
okay? That's what they say, the kingdom of the Most High. Because many people think that our forefathers lived in jungles and they had nothing. But this is not the truth. David and all of this Solomon on these people, they are our forefathers. When you say, oh, our forefathers sins, you're talking about the biblical forefathers. Okay, they had everything. This King Solomon had more women than every player outside there. Okay, and just to tell you, and he had the power to get them all.
Mm.
I think you have two or three, and you're getting down, and if you go home, one of them is beating you up, telling you, dude, look that you go to work because I need money and stuff like that. But not King Solomon.
Mm.
Okay, we're talking about our forefathers. They were completely different. And I hate it if some people want to minimize that was past,
Mm.
while that what was past was even better than that what we
Yeah,
have now.
yeah.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
All right, continuing to verse 11 of Amos 9. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. Notice it said days of old. It says you're not going to build it new. It says you're going to build it like before, that they may possess the remnant of Edom and all of the heathen, which are called by my name, saith the Lord, that does this, that doeth this.
You see, even the heathen will go with us, which means like the days of old, which means the Israelite from today, or the Israel is not the Israelite from today. It is builded. So the days of old, the days of who? Of our forefathers. You see Beulah land and those kinds of things. It is true. You
Mm,
see in the Southern Africa, the places in Zambia and all those kinds of places. Yeah, we had kingdoms. And he's saying the days of old. So our forefathers, they did not live like the Muzungus are telling us,
yeah,
that they did not have agriculture, they suffered hunger, you had HIV, you had cancer.
yeah.
Come on, dude.
And notice the word ruin. Ruin is the result of something that existed that is destroyed. So that
Yeah.
means we're gonna be digging up cities that are hidden.
Uh-huh.
Remember, hidden in darkness. How do you
Mhm.
find ruins if you can't see it? You gotta dig, like planting
Yeah,
something
he's
that was
talking about
planted.
branches, you know, close up the
Everything
branches and
is
all,
it works together.
you know.
Interesting.
You see?
Yeah.
Now, let us see what the Most High will do, because he's always talking about the agriculture, the branches thereof. Then he's going on and saying, look how
Verse
he's
13.
explaining the things.
Behold, the day is come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the tread of grapes him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of
Yeah,
Israel.
yeah. Did you first see this? What he wants to do? He wants to say here. He's talking about his holy land,
Yes, yes.
the grapes, him that sowed seed. So he's talking about, that what will come out of these holy places.
The fruits. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Do you get it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So he is the king of secrets.
Yeah.
Okay, and he's not talking about it will happen in California. It will happen in New York. No, yeah, yeah.
No.
He's saying from there he will carry those people out who he wants, and the Exodus will happen.
Mm.
So, and then he's saying, go ahead here, this part here.
14. And
Yes.
I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them. And I will plant them up their land. I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled out of their land, which I gave them, saith the Lord thy God.
Okay.
you, you know what's interesting? He talked about the gardens, right? It
Okay.
reminds me of the teaching Brother Kephas talked about the grave. You say I went to pray in the garden of Gethsemane. What is the grave? You bury. So there's there's a lot of
You see?
everything is connected. Everything is connected. Wow.
You see? So, everything is well written. Yeah. And who understands, he understands. Who not, he will never understand.
Mm.
Because, I mean, this is really clear. Okay. Even if things are spiritual closed, I mean, if you do not understand this language here, that things that we have teach, I don't know. Because it's so clear, it's so open. He said Daniel sealed this book, but I mean this year is it's opened now. And I have opened it so often. Yeah, yeah. I tell you, 10 years ago, no one was talking about agriculture.
Mm.
I did.
Nobody thought about
I
it.
did.
It
I
was
have I have so much land that I own from my forefathers. Kakamvundu.
Mm.
I come from a kingdom. Like I come from the north.
I believe you. I think
Yeah, yeah. I come from the north. I can show you papers. I have land massive. I took the people from America. I took them there, but I couldn't show them now. Yo, this is mine. But they passed my land. My
brother,
land, not
brother
from the
must
government.
the people in the West they will think that African people didn't have documents when it comes to land. No, our
This is
ancestors.
another thing, and this is another thing. And this is you cannot just go to the land and do whatever because it belongs to a family or whatever, tribe.
Mm, they have to sell it to you. Like even the government, they have
And
to go to the
they
chief
have to go and ask, yes, which
because the
land.
land will go.
Then they tell you this is a kingdom from Massa. You can't take. This is from brother fasting for life. You can't go and take it.
No, there are curses. People don't know that it's real. Like the land is alive. Like you're gonna be planning and you come, your crops just dies. You did everything right, but because it's not yours, you didn't do the right ritual. You know, everything now it's standing. You know, everything is a ritual. If you don't do the right ritual, the land is connected to the spirit, and it's gonna reject you. That's why, Massa, you mentioned our believer. You say that be careful not to be buried in the land of your enemies. I never understood that, but now everything started to make sense. That's why even in the Bible, Joseph said, "Make sure you take my bones back to the land of my ancestors." Why? I mean,
All of them, all of them were buried in the land of their ancestors. There's something behind it. The death is not the death. And by your bones and everything what is yours, it should be there where the cemetery of the saints is.
yeah. Everything is connected.
Thank you very much for listening and being here. Thank you, Yaya. Ingeta.
Welcome.
We'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.